prefer that we're not in here.
Yeah, I don't want to be in here. Okay, Mayor Riley, I'm going to leave you with the camera. I just want you to talk about your office. Please, move the camera around, point it to where you want it, and just talk about your office and what you're going to miss when you leave.
Let me ask you this, can that tripod get taller?
Sir?
Can the tripod get any taller than?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Is that better? Thank you.
Get it up. I'll show you. Keep getting it up. I've got a keep getting it up. I've got arthritis in my neck, so I want to do what.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then this moves around.
It's ready to turn whichever way you want, or you can just pick it up and turn it whichever direction you want.
It'll turn. Okay. All right.
All right. I'll be out there.
All right.
Yes,
You
we're
can
gonna
be
be
in
out there.
here.
Let us know, I guess.
Well, is this recording now? I think it must be.
I just want to make sure. Yes.
Well, this would be the view of people sitting in my office talking to me, and then if I turn my chair around, look out at Washington Park, which is very peaceful and reposeful, and often during complicated times or troubled times or work on something important, we just turn around and look out there. It's very restful. And then I have in my office many photographs of my family. You can see over there pictures of our sons, and then I've got pictures of city council. And then, of course, I've got a photograph of Mother Emanuel. Above this is a map of the city of Charleston in its original landmass, and then superimposed over it, you'll see is the existing city, or the city, I guess, in 1947, when this was done. And then around the beautiful office, we have various photographs or portraits over here. That's General Robert E. Lee that was in here when I moved into City Hall. A TV that I never watch, but it's there when somebody wants to give a PowerPoint presentation, or I bring someone in for that. That's President Andrew Jackson. And then bookcases filled with books and mementos. I don't really know when I'll have time to move them out, but it has to be done before noon on the 11th of January. Then you see here doorways that would lead out into the hall between this office and City Council chambers. And hanging there is a wonderful portrait or painting of our ballpark that a very nice artist who has a gallery on King Street did for me. And I'm just going to walk around my desk for a minute to be able to move this camera. And I worked hard to build a baseball park. And then right below it is a model of the International African American Museum that I use. I have many people in here that I'm seeking to get to give donations to the park, to the museum, and then those are easels with various renderings of components of it. Then this is another bookcase. It has, as you can see, mostly photographs and mementos. There's a picture of our sons and my wife in one of my inaugurations, and a picture that you can barely probably pick out on the, I guess, the middle level. At my last re-election celebration, I was seated next to my dear friend, former Senator Herbert Fielding, and in my lap was my granddaughter, Mary Gale. This is the 1st of September, and last month Senator Fielding died. He had asked me and made the request that I speak at his wake services which I proudly did. And other pictures of my family in there. You see a picture of me with Venus Williams at the Family Circle Cup, and she, as I speak, is working to complete the Grand Slam of women's tennis. Then you have in the corner below a picture that was in the newspaper of Bill Murray picking me up after throwing out the first pitch at the opening night of the River Dogs a few years ago. Medals, badges of the police department gave me. Those are all the badges of each rank. Just a memento of my support for our police department. And then, of course, the wonderful portrait of Dr. King. You see there standing in the background of the huge crowd that was there when he spoke on August the 28th, 1963. A speech, as I have a dream speech, that changed our country. And then that's the door leading out to the office where visitors wait to meet with me. And then I've got a reading desk and a signing desk there. It helps me not to be seated all day, which isn't good for my situation, my back. And then you see the program framed in pictures of me when I received the National Medal of Art presented by President Obama, and a picture of me with President Obama in the White House when that was occurring. And then around to the right is another map of the city, kind of similar to the one in theme that you saw early. And this was one of the city of Charleston done in the very early 1800s. And it shows the original, high ground, if you will, of the city and various parts of the city then that had been developed. And then you see pictures of friends. There was a lady in the bottom left who was, her daughter's a school teacher. And I'm very impressed by the story of that mother raising wonderful children. She visited me one day. A picture of David Agnew, who worked with me in this office, and he's in the White House. He worked for President Obama. Another picture of my granddaughter and me. Then you've got my grandson and his daddy, and various pictures of him and my granddaughter. So that's a panorama of City Hall, my office in City Hall.